So, Stumpy, I hear you got some new music for us.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Like, so I'm always trying to grow as a musician, right? And I'm working on some new stuff. It's very avant-garde, and I really just wanted it to be an exploration of just pain and rage. And, would you like to hear some of it?
Yes, go right ahead. Play some for us.
There was the pizza guy, and this was
that was at my house.
At your parents'
my parents' house.
Right.
Yeah.
We'd gone over there. This was when you were still living over there, I think.
Yeah, and we were teenagers during. Yes, I know what story you're talking about.
Okay, so
the pizza guy in the death costume.
Right. That was the one.
Okay.
You want to take this one?
Sure.
All right.
So this was around Halloween. Right around Halloween.
It had to have been.
It was close around that time, and my parents were out. Me and Stumpy were hanging out the house, and we decided, hey, we're going to order some pizza.
Right.
We ordered pizza, and we're like, hey, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't...
How can we mess with the poor hard-working pizza delivery
How
man?
Can we mess with the pizza guy? Oh, I got this death costume and a moped.
We totally did, though.
Yeah,
we had access to all those things.
We did. Stumpy got dressed up in the death costume. I answered the door when the pizza guy got there. Stumpy's on the moped, and yes, this is the same moped that we mentioned in a previous story where I jammed my mead.
Your mead?
My mead. I jammed my mead.
I jammed my mead.
I jammed my mead and drank it later. Mead, beer, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case the other assholes listening don't get it.
Your humor sucks.
Yeah, fuck it. Jen, my knee. That story. Anyway, the pizza guy gets there. Stumpy's waiting on the side of the house. The pizza guy can't see Stumpy. Right? Okay, I get the pizza, pay the guy. Thank you very much. Blah 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 blah. He leaves. As soon as he pulls out of the driveway, here comes Stumpy in a death costume, in like a skull mask.
Yeah.
Driving down the road on this
on
moped,
a go-ped, pointing at him.
Literally just pointing at this guy.
Yeah.
Driving down the road, and this guy, I don't know if it freaked him out or he was just like, fuck, I gotta get out of here.
That dude checked his rearview mirror about 30 times. Because the problem is that GoPed had a very short range.
Yeah.
So I was only able to chase him for about a mile.
Yeah, it was a gas one, and it was, fairly fast. But eventually the guy got out of the neighborhood and took off.
Dude, that dude found some fast roads to get on quick. He wanted to get out of the residential section quick, fast.
That is actually not the only time we've messed with a pizza guy.
No, we haven't.
The other time, oh God, this is a good one. This is a really good one because it didn't involve the pizza guy only. It involved my parents coming home at the wrong time.
I'm willing to bet that was a bad evening. We were just the last straw on that one.
Again,
do continue.
Me and Stumpy were hanging out at the house. Hey, let's get some pizza. All right, we're playing video games. This was back when Blockbuster was like the highlight of the weekend, just so you know. So we had some video games, we had some movies, and we wanted some pizza. My parents were going out on date night, so we're hanging out. And we get the pizza. Pizza comes in, and we decide, you know what? Why don't we film us messing with the pizza guy? So we get their camera, we set it up, and I'm like, what are we going to do? Oh, I got it. Let's antique each other. Let me antique you while you answer the door and pay for the pizza.
Which if you may want to explain antiquing for those that don't know.
For those that don't know what antiquing is, this goes back into the jackass days, the teenage years of us back in the early 2000s. Huh?
Viva La Bam.
Yeah, all that stuff.
But
antiquing is when you take a handful of flour and you hum it in someone's face.
Right in the face.
Right in the suckhole.
In the face.
Stumpy goes and answers the door when the pizza guy gets there. And I come around the corner, tap him on the shoulder after he has the pizza in hand, and he goes, what? Right in the face with some flour. And the pizza guy starts laughing and walks away.
He thought it was funny as hell.
Flour went fucking everywhere, and he thought it was funny. About that time, we closed the front door. My parents walked through the back door. Hey, what are y'all doing? And we're like, oh, shit.
I handed you the pizza and ran upstairs as fast as I possibly could.
He ditched me.
I bailed on you so fast.
He ditched me. I said, oh, yeah, nothing. Just getting me and Stumpy getting some pizza and everything. My dad walks into the foyer.
He was not happy.
Sees the flour everywhere. And he goes, what the f***?
Bear in mind, I'm cowering upstairs trying to wash all this crap off of me so I can pretend I didn't know what happened.
But the funny thing is, my dad heard him go upstairs, and so the first thing he says, you get down here too!
Oh, man, I know. To be fair, I was 3/4 of the way up there by then.
And Stumpy comes slinking downstairs. Yeah, what's up?
Dude, bear in mind, I've still got flour on my face because I didn't even make it to the bathroom in time. I was like, well, maybe I can play it off.
What's going on,
hey,
guys?
Oh, hey, you're back. Hey, how was your evening?
He was so aggro.
Oh, man, he was pissed.
Maybe he's allergic to flour. I don't know, but my dad was
maybe
so
that was
aggro.
the week he decided to stop with the gluten.
He was gluten intolerant.
Yeah. He was gluten-free that week.
He was so aggro, and he just straight up, you better clean this shit up right now. If I ever catch this shit in my house again, I will both their asses.
He was not
Something
happy.
along those lines, but that...
You get the gist.
Yeah, you get the gist. He was mad.
He was expressing his displeasure.
He was very upset with us.
Yeah.
So me and Stumpy proceed to clean it up and everything like this. The whole time, I'm like, you motherfucker, you left me. He goes,
I did, dude.
Yeah, I left you. I ain't going to stay around for that shit.
I still now, to this day, won't even deny the fact that I bailed on you in a heartbeat. You don't even know. Chips are down, I'm gone.
Glad to know you've got my back.
Yeah, well, not in that situation at all.
So only when it involves my dad being aggro.
Yeah, no. When your dad's pissed, I'm gone. Like, I should clarify. That if your
dad's aggro, fuck you.
Oh, he's having a bad day. Have a good day. I'm out. Don't want nothing to do with it.
Now, my dad's nowhere near like that. Now.
I think he was trying to correct us back then, but at a certain point, he just had to give up.
He did give up. I think about 17, 18 is when he gave up. It was like, fuck it, they're adults now.
I've done what I can. My hands are clean.
I'm done. I'm tired of it. They're not going to learn. They're going to be fuckers their whole life.
That was a good time. So, yeah. Between flour and dear God, cherries, like there were other pranks that stemmed from that place.
Well, if we're on the subject of my dad, we can introduce the fact that whenever we started really hanging out a lot with Sancho.
Yeah. Oh,
and Sancho.
That should probably be another story for another time.
Maybe so.
Because we set Sancho up for failure hardcore on that one too.
Yes, we did. We actually did this deliberately.
Yeah. So what I was bringing up was, you recall a certain Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
I'm going to let you tell this corker too.
Oh, this is a good one. So since we've had a bunch of stories involving the adult store called Cherries.
You may be noticing
there's a trend on this episode.
Yeah, and a degenerate theme here.
This episode's all about cherries and fallacies. Or fallacies or fallacies?
Fallacies.
Fallacies.
Yeah. This particular story is. So continue.
Me and my wife decided to mess with Stumpy one Valentine's Day. He was working at a gun shop, and I decided to go to Cherries and find him a nice...
A what? Go on and
nice
say what you went in there. Yeah, what you went in there.
Dildo. You like that?
The sole reason I didn't even get back at you is because of the fact that you had to go in there and buy that.
My whole idea was to put a dildo...
Hey, quick question, though. Did you use your credit card?
No, I used my debit card.
I would love to have seen your MasterCard statement after that one.
I go to Cherries. I want to fuck with Stumpy here. Decided, you know what? I wanted to get one of those dildos that have a suction cup on it, but they didn't have those.
Oh, well, yeah.
But do you know how expensive the fucking things are?
I'm sure. I mean, it costs a lot of money to fuck yourself.
Apparently it does. If you want to fuck yourself, they're expensive.
Yeah, so the next time somebody tells you to go fuck yourself, you may politely tell them, I can't afford to. Right?
I find this one that is reasonable. It was still
reasonable.
The most reasonable one I could find in that store. It was $60.
You do realize you were dick shopping, right?
I was shopping for dicks, yeah.
That was the whole purpose, the reason I didn't even retaliate to that extent, because I knew the embarrassment you had to go through here.
But what follows is so worth it, okay? This thing cost $60, $60 and it wasn't even that big. It was a little prick, basically.
Yeah.
A little stubby.
Wasn't all that impressive.
Then the next thing I go is to Home Depot and get some silicone glue. Stumpy's working at this gun shop, and I decide, you know what? He's at the gun shop. He's busy today. I'm gonna run by real quick on my lunch break and put this thing on his bumper.
Yeah.
So I do. I go to the shop, get the silicone, I stick it down there, I silicone the shit out of this thing.
Yeah,
it ain't
did.
going nowhere.
Yeah,
and it was on his
point.
front bumper. I get home that evening from work, and I ask my wife, hey, she's very, very good with calligraphy. And for people that don't know what calligraphy is, it's writing.
Just really nice handwriting.
Very nice handwriting. I get her to write in Old English a poem for Stumpy.
Yeah, that was,
I don't remember,
a nice touch, by the way.
I don't remember what it said or how we phrased it, but in Old English, basically we told Stumpy to go sit on his front bumper and take a load off and make sure there's a thing there to make sure he doesn't fall off.
Yeah, it says something to that effect. You made it sound like a trailer hitch or something like that.
How long did it take for you to see the thing on the front bumper?
At least 3 weeks. It was so weird because I got so much like random eye contact and stuff at red lights that I didn't really want. Like it was,
it was unsolicited,
very unsolicited. but I'm not even kidding you. Like people were like breaking their necks to try to see what the hell was. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, what the hell is wrong with you people? I didn't even notice the thing, you know. And then one day, I forget where I was coming out of, but I had to walk across the front of my Jeep to get.
It was your parents' house.
Yeah, I was at my parents' house. So I had to walk across the front of the Jeep to get to my driver's side door that day. And I stopped and I went, you son of a bitch. This thing's been driving around. It's covered in dead mosquitoes and everything else, mind you, because of all the freaking time I've spent driving. Like, I just got this bug-covered dick on the front of my bumper, which is just disgusting, by the way. Somehow makes it even worse. Just, oh, God.
He didn't get the poem very well.
No. It didn't dawn on me. But
3 weeks with a dick.
3 weeks driving around with a
silicone glue to your fucking bumper.
Dildo on the front of my bumper.
Take a load off.
Yeah.
You know what's impressive is actually what you did with the dildo afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Well, we had some blank rounds for one of the AR-15s, and I just kind of stuck it on the end of the barrel like a rifle grenade.
Yeah.
And just proceeded to launch it across the shop. Which worked, by the way. Yeah. It worked as a simulated grenade.
That's funny.
Oh yeah. Good times had by all.
Beware of the flying dicks in this area.
Yeah. But basically, don't leave us unattended.
Meanwhile, in Southeast Texas, flying dicks are reported across the city.
Oh God.
Shit, I think this is all the fuckery we have for today.
I think we just wrap it up. There ain't even a good outro for this.
No, at this point, everything we've gone over is just, you know what? It's time to fucking end it.
No, you can't top it.
Thank you all for listening, and go fuck yourself, San Diego.